The Gupta family and former President Jacob Zuma are the subject of fresh accusations of corruption and bribery in South Africa. The Gupta family reportedly donated Zuma 20 million rands as part of a bigger gift to the African National Congress, ANC, according to evidence in the Judicial Commission of Inquiry into State Capture. Before we continue, please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell so as to get all our updates. In 2012, Tony Gupta offered Mxolisi Dukwana, a former Free State MEC for Economic Development, Tourism, and Environmental Affairs, a bribe of 2 million rands. The Jagersfontein mine, which was connected to Ace Magashule, the premier of the Free State at the time, and Duduzane Zuma, the son of the former president, was purportedly the source of this payment. According to Dukwana's evidence, the Guptas used their power to obtain bribes and lucrative contracts, exposing a network of dishonesty and corruption. According to reports, the Superkalong Consortium, which includes billionaire Johan Rupert's Reinet Investments, purchased the Jagersfontein mine, which De Beers had controlled until 2010. Serious worries about the state being taken over by corporate interests are raised by the Gupta family's participation in the mine and their alleged bribing of Zuma and other ANC leaders. The magnitude of corruption during Zuma's presidency and the Gupta family's involvement in eroding democratic institutions have been clarified by the Commission's conclusions. Although the accusations against Zuma and the Gupta family are not new, the most recent disclosures emphasize how important it is for the government to be transparent and accountable. The way the ANC's Integrity Commission has handled corruption claims has drawn criticism, and the party's leadership has to move swiftly to rebuild public confidence. Holding those responsible accountable is crucial as South Africa struggles with the legacy of state capture. Future corruption must be avoided, and the nation's democratic institutions must be reinforced. It's time for justice to be done. The South African people deserve better. Jacob Zuma's son, Duduzane Zuma, has also been linked to the corruption controversy. His estimated net worth is $15 million superscript 2, and his business connections with the Gupta family have caused some controversy. Duduzane has retained a sizable following in South Africa despite his participation in scandal, and he has previously shown interest in running for president. But because of his ties to the Gupta family and accusations of corruption, his reliability has been called into doubt. Once more, former ANC Treasurer General Phosa provides an honest examination of his tumultuous relationship with former President Jacob Zuma in his memoir Witness to Power. He reveals how the two notable leaders' divergent ideologies and divergent plans for the ANC caused them to remain silent for a long time. Phosa, who is well known for his candid opinions and dedication to accountability, remembers how he rose to prominence as one of Zuma's most vocal opponents inside the party, promoting openness and sound governance at a time when internal division was escalating. An extract from Witness to Power claims that Phosa's worries about Zuma's management style and the ANC's increasing corruption created a long-lasting schism. After initially standing together behind the party's liberation flag, the two men became further apart as Phosa questioned Zuma's leadership on important matters affecting the ANC and the nation. Co-workers tried to intervene, but the conflict became more intense since neither party was prepared to change their position. Phosa describes how he was shunned by certain ANC circles for his vocal criticism of Zuma's leadership style and governance philosophy, but it also made him more determined to defend the ideals he felt the party was built on. The ANC's legacy of fighting for equality and justice was very important to me, says Phosa. I couldn't watch while honesty in leadership was undermined. Their tense relationship came to embody the ideological division within the ANC, with Zuma's followers seeing such criticism as treachery and Phosa representing a group calling for responsibility and change. In his biography, Phosa explores the wider effects of this split, pointing out how it undermined the party's cohesion and capacity to successfully address South Africa's problems. Thinking back on their lack of communication, Phosa says that their quiet highlighted how serious the ANC's internal problems were. He observes that our incapacity to resolve differences became a microcosm of the party's struggles. The difficulties the ANC may yet have if internal conflicts are not resolved are alluded to in Phosa's book, which offers an insightful description of how interpersonal connections inside